and find out how it came to be, because all of us are intrigued in the story, but there's so many holes. We're just doing it chronologically, and the first person to speak to is the one that actually found the pooch, and that's Georgia Culp, and I'll bring her on the show.
She joins us now. Georgia, hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Whoop.
Do you have a dog there with you?
Yeah.
Oh, who's that? Who's that?
That's my puppy. That's Coraline.
Cora who?
Coraline.
Coraline. Now, where did that
after
name?
the movie.
Hey, before, but I could not remember where. Okay. Good. Let's go back to Thursday night, Friday morning.
Yep.
First of all, you're out walking Coraline, right?
Well, actually, I had seen the post on Niagara 411.
Okay.
And
so tell us, walk us through your experience from the time you saw the post to what happened. You just walk us through. Tell us the story.
So I saw the post and I looked at the comments, and someone had just seen the dog like an hour previously, because I didn't see the post until like 11 o'clock at night. And of where he last saw the dog, and it was right by the border, actually, like the border crossing.
Oh, okay.
That trail down there. So I drove all the way over there. I live in Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
And I brought my dog with me because she's helped me catch 2 dogs so far.
Right.
One of them was my mom's dog, who ran out the front door. And another was my neighbor's dog,
okay,
who ran out the backyard.
Okay.
And she's really good at scent tracking, so I had her, we had found some of his poop, and so I had her track that scent to find the dog, and she led us right down to where they'd been seeing him.
Wow.
And that's where the Humane Society had put a kennel there, or a crate, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
With some like dog food inside to try and catch him, and he was laying right next to it.
Really?
And as soon as I saw him, like I couldn't see him at first because it was really dark. As soon as I saw him, I had my friend with me. I handed Coraline to him.
Yeah.
And the dog, he just ran right up to us, and he was trying to love on Coraline, and then he rolled on his back for belly rubs.
Okay.
Leash off of my dog and put it on him, and I brought an extra leash for her.
Now, there was part of the story or some comments, because there were many comments, and that's why we got you here, so that you can sort this stuff out for us, that the dog was behaving in kind of an agitated manner, like he was upset about something or looking for his owner, maybe, or something.
By the time that I had got there, he was just basically sleeping right next to the crate.
Okay.
And by then it was like, I don't know,
so
friendly.
He was pretty calm, in other words.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with the officers, a bit like off by them. It could be the fact that they were in uniform. I'm not sure.
That can upset
they also
someone.
have male dogs.
Now, who called the officers? You?
Yeah.
You called 911?
I called the police.
Okay. The 488 or whatever.
And they transferred me over to the Parks Police.
Yeah, of course they would. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Parks Police came out pretty quickly.
Okay.
And
now
the one officer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That had been, the dog all day showed up, and they were really excited that he'd been caught.
I'll bet, since it's probably been almost their entire tour.
Yeah.
Okay, one of the pictures that was posted, I don't know whether you posted it or I'm assuming it was you.
Yeah.
There was a reddish spot.
That was
just
from
the light?
The tail light. from the break.
Oh, okay. So the dog wasn't injured.
No, he was limp a bit, but that was mainly so pads can get scraped up really easily if they haven't run around a lot on rough terrain.
Right.
Like Coraline's done it before. Like she'll slide across concrete and she'll scratch up her paw pads. So that's basically what he had done. He scratched up his paw pads and he was limping a bit. But other than that, he was
he could
not any injuries.
So he could have, by the sounds of it, come quite a distance to get to that spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did the Parks Police take the dog, or did they then call the Humane Society?
They called the Humane Society, but I couldn't stay and wait for the Humane Society because I had to drive my friend home.
Well, of course, it's late. I mean,
it was around 2 a.m. by the time I left.
I was going to say that's not too many people would be normally out with their dogs walking at that time. So that explains that question, because you went there on purpose. And good for you.
I knew that Coraline would be able to entice him come with us.
Well, that's awesome. Now, to your knowledge, we're going to talk with Kevin Strubend, Executive Director of the Humane Society, in just a few minutes. So there was nobody around that looked like they owned this dog.
No, all he was wearing was the harness. There was no leash or anything like that.
And no tag.
No tags. No. I saw that he had no microchip. He wasn't fixed. And he was severely matted. So, with dogs like that breed, I know a bit about the breeds.
You know a bit about dogs in general, I'd say.
Yeah. They need to be brushed every day and groomed regularly, like trimmings and stuff like that. And he looked like he hadn't been taken care of in a while.
Well, I know he did look kind of matted and curly and like some sort of a terrier. Do you know what breed he is?
I'm thinking doodle breed, type of doodle breed mix.
Okay.
Just because of the fur.
Yeah. So he
and
looked
how big he is.
He looked a bit like kind of one of the hypoallergenic dogs.
Yeah.
How big?
Just like
it's hard to tell from the picture. How big is he?
Well, with the fur, he was pretty big. He was sitting in my lap while we waited for the police. He was around 70 pounds, 60, 70.
Oh, so he's a good sized dog then.
Yeah, he's a pretty big dog. He's bigger than my dog.
Okay. Georgia, it's amazing on so much taking the time to find out where this was happening and to go out at that time of night. Point B, you had a friend that's close, as I know a lot of people would say, come with. What, are you kidding? I'm not going out tonight.
Well, but he said it first, and then I'm like, well, I really think I could catch this dog. And he's like, okay, if we can do it quickly, then.
And then, of course, the second hero of the tale is Coraline, for being able to track this pooch down.
Yeah, she led me right down to him. I didn't even see him. She smelled him.
That is truly. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell. They have senses of smell. I didn't realize this, but dogs can actually breathe separately through each nostril. So they can process stuff that's coming in here and process stuff that's coming in here, and they can separate the two. It's amazing.
Yeah, I was planning on taking Coraline for scent detection training to actually be trained as a service dog.
Yeah. Well, she'd probably be perfect for it. What breed is she? She looks a little bit like a border collie type breed.
Yes, she is 50% border collie. Her dad is a border collie, And then her mom is actually a mix of Staffordshire Terrier, Alaskan Malamute, German Shepherd, Boxer, Sloughy, and Shih Tzu. And there's
Wow.
2 others that I can't remember.
So did you have a DNA test, a genealogy thing done, or how'd you figure that
Her
out?
breeder had a DNA testing done on the mom and
Oh,
also the dad.
okay. Because our dog border collie mix as well.
Yeah.
Same kind of head. Thank you very much for clearing up a couple of the questions for us. And Coraline, you're a star. Both of you are stars. Thank you for being here. And thank you for doing what you did. It was great.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
You as well.
Thank you. Pinned down as if you're driving to, like, say, from St. Catharines, and you're heading to the border at Queenston Lewiston. You head down the 405, and then is that what it is, the 405, to where the Stanley Avenue cuts off? So it was down in that area somewhere where Portage would meet the Niagara Parkway, right near the border. Okay.